To get a better understanding of what stereotypes W&J students are exposed to, we asked 3 random students about their favorite television shows. Here are their answers.
My favorite TV show is The Cleveland Show, and I like it because it's hilarious and it's extremely entertaining.
My favorite TV show is Modern Family. I like it because it's really funny. I think it's really kind of off the wall sometimes.
My favorite TV show is probably the George Lopez show. It was a show that I used to watch with my sister and my mom around dinner time because that's when we would come home from school and we would just turn on the television and that's what was playing.
We asked these 3 students to explain to us what stereotypes they see on a regular basis in these shows. Here are their explanations of how these stereotypes impact their attitudes.
It does show stereotyping of the racial, ethnic, and religious groups. It does not impact my views at all of stereotyping of the groups because I just use it as a form of entertainment and just to get a little kick out of it.
There definitely is some stereotyping when it comes to Gloria's character. She is kind of made fun of for being Colombian and just they make fun of her accent and stuff like that. Her stereotype doesn't really affect how I see it, how I view Colombians or any Latina race.
I think that it does impact my views on Cuban Americans because it shows not only the stereotypes that we have in place regarding them, but it also challenges the stereotypes against Cuban Americans, and it allows us to really realize that as Americans we have our own cultural abilities, and it really is kind of the first real successful television show with a Latino in the lead role since Freddie Prinze's 30-year-old sitcom Chico and the Man. And that is a positive thing for the Latino population in the United States.
Finally, each of the 3 students explained how the stereotypes played into his or her W&J experiences, including how the stereotypes reflect the college and how they do not reflect the college.
It does not promote the mission of the college because it segregates the racial, ethnic, and religious groups that it's being made fun of.
I mean, I have a Colombian kid on my floor. I'm an RA, and he doesn't really represent that stereotype of, you know, in a cartel or anything like that. I mean, this school's really kind of wonderful with giving us diverse kids and things like that.
I think it does promote the mission of the college in that this show challenges the stereotypes in place against Cuban Americans, and it shows how this family can succeed and have a wonderful life despite some of the negative views on their racial culture.
These W&J students recognize the stereotypes in their favorite shows and think critically about how these images affect them. Oren explained that the Cleveland Show depicts various stereotypes, but he understood that not all African Americans behave the same way. Tyler's input on his personal experiences with Colombian students keeps him from believing the stereotypes shown in Modern Family, and Mala's description of some of the positive images in the George Lopez show all supported that these students are critical consumers of the media. We were happy to see that Oren, Tyler, and Mala don't blindly consume and internalize the stereotypes they see.